Luka Doncic has been ridiculously good since he arrived in the NBA, but there are areas for improvement. Doncic's biggest weakness has been his, at times, poor conditioning and subpar defense. No matter what the case may be, Luka has been on a tear to the start of the season. The sky is the limit for Luka Doncic, and he is only 24 and already an established superstar. He is bound to win a championship one of these years, provided that the Mavs can build a proper roster around him. Today's video will be about what current NBA players really think about Luka Doncic. Luka has been an MVP candidate since his second year in the league, having been selected to the All-NBA First Team 4 seasons in a row. But before he came to America, not many people knew exactly how great he would be. The top names in the 2018 NBA Draft included DeAndre Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., Wendell Carter Jr., Trae Young, and Michael Porter Jr., among others. And as Jackson revealed on a podcast with Paul George, Doncic was like a myth for them.
Surprised? It's tough in my class. It was tough. I mean, there weren't a lot of shocking surprises. I mean, maybe Luka, but we didn't see him. We never saw his game. We just saw him walk on the draft bus for the first time. We're like, oh my God, who's this dude?
Who is this dude?
That's
and now, for sure.
Luka Magic.
Yeah, he winked at everybody down the line. I was like, oh my God, I don't know what's. It's either he's about to go and destroy or no one saw him. He was like a myth. Everyone's talking about this dude who's about to come and destroy the world.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen him.
Right.
And then we all known each other since we were 6.
Yeah.
Doncic not getting enough hype was a failure on the part of the NBA media to an extent, because he showed every sign of being a true prodigy. Before he even got to the league, he had won the EuroLeague MVP, EuroLeague Final Four MVP, and the EuroLeague Championship. At 18, he was dominating against grown men, and he only ever got better after moving to the NBA. Despite being one of the best players in the NBA consistently, it seems that his haters are coming out of the woodwork as the season goes on. The media has been doubters of the Mavericks' potential success, but this comment from a former NBA All-Star takes the Luka hate to another level. Kenyan Martin was on Gilbert Arenas' podcast, Gil's Arena, and talked about the Mavs and Luka and Kyrie Irving. Kenyan Martin made a bold statement on the Gil's Arena show when he suggested that Luka Doncic might not be the best player on the Dallas Mavericks. This assertion, undoubtedly controversial, hints at Kyrie Irving's prowess and impact on the team.
He's the fourth best player in the NBA compared to the from the other day. He in the MVP conversation, and in my opinion, I don't think he's the best player on this basketball team. Guarantee you line him up, let him play ones, and you line him up against Kyrie, it'll be listen, he might don't touch the ball. If you give Kyrie the ball first, Luka won't touch the ball.
11-0?
Hey. Luka can't guard this goddamn camera stand. See, and that's the thing with real basketball people. Like, if your numbers don't equate to something, they just numbers. And I look at you, who you are and what you're doing, and I look at Kyrie like, yeah, give me 11.
Martin has something against Luka, and roasts his defense and his ability as an overall player with this statement. The very next game, Doncic finished with 49 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists while shooting 9 from 14 from downtown. He also made a nearly impossible circus shot at the end of the game to give the Mavs a 3-point lead with less than 30 seconds remaining. With Doncic's electric start, Kenyan Martin is likely eating his words as he seems to be the frontrunner for MVP through these first games. He is playing at an elite level, and his defense has been improved when he's locked in. Former NBA player JJ Redick has made an emphatic statement defending Luka Doncic. ESPN analyst Max Kellerman earlier claimed that the Dallas Mavericks superstar does not make his teammates better, unlike the legendary Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. Redick highlighted a key difference, saying Bird and Magic had all-star teammates, but that hasn't been the case with Doncic.
Magic or Bird, they played with Hall of Famers, man. Luka's playing on a team, Luka's playing on a team with rotation players with second-round picks, undrafted guys like Dorian Finney-Smith. His shot quality created for his teammates in the last 2 seasons in the NBA, #1 in the NBA.
Seasons. It will be interesting to see if that happens via trade this season or next summer. The Dallas Mavericks have a decent roster at their disposal, so adding another all-star to their ranks could take them to the next level. Jamal Crawford, who is renowned for his scoring prowess and clutch performances throughout his illustrious NBA career, spoke highly of Doncic's exceptional abilities. According to Crawford, on the court, Luka is special, and it is evident that the young player possesses an innate musicality that sets him apart from others.
On the court, Luka is special. He's a magician. I think him and Kyrie will be better this year now that they have that chemistry of working through things and obviously adding pieces. So, you know, whenever Luka's playing, I'm always tuned in.
The comparison to a magician is an interesting one, as it alludes to Doncic's mastery of his craft and his ability to orchestrate the game like a show. His smooth ball handling, precise passing, and scoring finesse has mesmerized fans and players alike, making him one of the most exciting and dynamic players to watch in today's NBA. Some great news for the Mavs fans, as Tyson Chandler is back with the Dallas Mavericks as assistant coach. He has seen Luka up close and personal in his new capacity. According to Chandler, Doncic is a unique talent, comparable to one of the game's all-time greats.
Luka, I feel like, is this generation's Magic.
Ooh,
like
more of a scorer, though.
More of a scorer. And what I mean by that, like, not that the games are similar anyway.
He controls the whole game.
Yes. And the creativity of what they play with, nobody had ever seen Magic.
Yeah.
Right? And we never seen Luka. Luka, they broke the code of the league. Luka and Jokic.
Yeah.
These are slow, unathletic players that are like moving at a different pace, right? We're athletic and moving fast. They just slow down. And he does it in practice. He does stuff that, like, I've never seen before. And that's difficult for, like, I done seen a bunch of players, and I was like, he does some of the craziest stuff in practice, and the dude does it laughing and smiling. like Magic. That's why I say Magic, because his personality is always loud, smiling, love, is easygoing. He's special.
Just like Magic, Luka can score in any way he wants, by driving to the basket from mid-range and beyond the arc. His size and ball handling skills make it difficult for opponents to guard him. And when this happens, he has the ability to find a teammate for an open shot. And he does all that while smiling and enjoying the game, like the Lakers icon did. Paul George claimed that Doncic's time to become the biggest star is not in the future, but instead in the present. Moreover, PG-13 also urged that the Slovenian has the potential to become the most significant foreign player to play on the American hardwood.
Shit, Luka's the GOAT.
He is. Some people.
No, man, Luka, like, not next up. Luka is now. Like, Luka, like, you knew Luka's gonna be that guy, and he's that guy now. But he's just like, with his size, his scoring ability, his playmaking, his IQ, his vision, and now, I mean, we're talking about being the biggest international player now. I mean, he's got a chance to be, you know, one of the best to ever do it.
Doncic's selection to 4 All-NBA and All-Star teams doesn't ensure team success. Instead, each player's success is determined by how successfully they impact the game and influence their squad. Although Luka has been the Mavs' top scoring option since he was 19 years old, he still has some obstacles to overcome before entering the conversation as one of the greatest ever. Even though Doncic is on pace to surpass some of the most illustrious international superstars of the game, he still has a lot to accomplish as the Mavs captain. No matter how good Doncic is or can be, if he can't lead the Mavericks to a championship, he will never be considered the all-time greatest international player by the critics, who already hold Nikola Jokic and Giannis Antetokounmpo in higher regard than Luka over the same aspect. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing NBA content. Thanks for watching.